Hello, my name is Deodato Dorsey. Now I'm here to talk about leading technology and innovation. As a business leader, manager, or executive, we understand how important it is to understand technology constantly changes and how important it is for your company to innovate and keep up with technology. Company must understand that we have to be the front runner or be able to reinvent new technology. Now, ideas are easy to come by, but must be put in action with testing, proper planning, and made to work. However, once the idea is implemented, at the same time, an organization must determine if and how much value will this idea carry for the customer. Will they buy it? Will they buy it often? Or will they even use it at all? So an organization must consider what I would call the WIFM for a consumer. A consumer will say, what's in it for me? So I'm here today to talk about Samsung. Samsung is a front runner in technology and innovation. However, we want to just focus on just a cell phone. Samsung, the next big thing is here. Samsung, a company based out of South Korea, well over $200 billion worldwide in different technology and products. However, we just want to focus on the cell phone. The cell phone products, they are the front run leader. Cell phones. Cell phones are used in everyday life. Here we have a complete brand of Samsung's products. The Galaxy line. They are the number one leader. What Samsung does is when they create a product, they focus on more design, which they call design revolution. And from here, they were the first to create what we call the phablet. The phablet is the phone and also the tablet together. It was big enough to be a tablet, but also at the same time to be able to use as a phone. Samsung's main concern was when they were designing this phone for a consumer, would it cover their face? So that's how much they focus on design, that this would be considered one of the technology levers of the 6 levels of innovation, where they focus on mainly the process of technologies. Not mainly the value, but mainly more of the great creation part of products. Culture, innovation. Samsung's culture innovation is pretty much worldwide. They sell products on every continent. However, the use of many Asian counterparts, such as Japan and China, also other Northern Koreans, they use them all to come together to help create different products. Also, Samsung used the Russians. They figured that Samsung would be, when they were innovating different products, Samsung didn't use a lot of products that kind of come from scratch. They use products, they will wait on competitors to create products. So they use pretty much their own backyard, which would be the Russians. They went on the Russians to create products, and they would buy from them and reinvent them. So Samsung's competition, Apple, Nokia, and other different phone makers. However, Apple would be considered their primary competition since they make the iPhone. The iPhone is number 2 on the list in selling phones. So Samsung wants to try and stay ahead of the competition and continue to be the leader in innovation for cell phones. However, if we take a good look at this chart will primarily explain what the competition is doing to Samsung. Samsung has so many different brands of cell phones that they are the number 1 cell phone seller. However, they're not creating enough value to gain revenue. They sell so many products that they have to sell the product at different prices compared to Apple. Apple is creating a better product that actually is close to them. And sometimes, as you can see in the beginning, in 2002, that Apple was up under Samsung for sales. But as the years progressed, they made a better valuable phone, and Samsung's phone sales have decreased. However, what I recommend for Samsung is they make too many different kind of cell phones. What they need to do is focus on their best-selling phone, redefine them, and try to create a bigger audience for them. And also, they can take the other cell phones and take the different audience that buy them and make them into one cell phone, which would meet both of the consumer's needs, the different audience needs. They need to trim down their cell phones to create better revenue for the company. And also, more importantly, since about a year and a half ago, Samsung had the problem with the battery in the cell phone. They will need to stay focused on their image to keep from not losing revenue. So here today, we're discussing the innovation process of a company as Samsung. So this will be our concerns how to be a leader in technology, because technology changes every day in everything, in every product, in every facet of our life, things that we use. The cell phone is one of the most important products that we use. It has your address book, your calendar, your applications. It has all your information on it. So what would one person do without it? So Samsung should focus more on trimming down their product to stay well ahead of the competition. Thank you.